Welcome back. A government shutdown has been avoided after Speaker Mike Johnson's funding resolution was passed in the House. But do you know the effects it could have on you if the government does shut down? Local financial professional John Vandergriff, that's him right there from Blue Ridge Wealth Planners. He knows, and he joins us to talk about it. So first thing out of the gate, true or false, a government shutdown only impacts government employees?
So directly, yes. Indirectly, it has an impact broadly.
Okay, so let's get into that then. Then what is that impact of a government shutdown? I just wanted people who aren't government employees say, well, I don't work for the government.
Yeah, well, so you've got to realize that, especially here in East Tennessee, we have a lot of government agencies that are here with the labs. You know, there's FBI presence here, TSA at the...
Half of Oak Ridge, probably.
Yeah, so again, those people are directly affected where they may have work that they don't get paid for a while, that will get back pay if the government does shut down. And as we look at it, the House has passed the funding. The Senate may be voting on it today. If it does get passed before that Friday deadline, then they'll push that forward to kind of mid-January for the priority positions, early February for everybody else. So we're just kind of kicking the can down the line as we look at it. But obviously those federal employees are going to be affected from a pay perspective, but broadly, all the people that are affected by, you know, traveling, like if you have a TSA agent that's not getting paid and then they just don't show up, you can have delays in some of your air traffic control and stuff like that.
Would have been worse to have happened back in October when we went through the first time, or would this time be worse if it happens here this weekend?
So, I mean, it depends on which of those. Like if you're a national park fan, you know, like the Smokies would shut down and stuff, so like you'd miss some of the foliage, which is a big industry driver in like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. But as we look at it now, with the holidays coming, I think more of that travel disruption is really the thing that we're paying attention to now if this does persist, because last time the government shut down, it was like 35 days. Again, we don't know if that's going to happen yet or not. It usually seems like the 11th hour is when we get those things passed.
I remember that happening in Utah. They have 5 national parks, and they just moved some state park people over, said, hey, just pay us back. And said, oh, yeah. It was like a $1.7 million bill, and the government never paid them back.
Yeah, and I think looking at the statistics, you know, there was $11 billion impact, but there was $3 billion of that was like a permanent loss. So situations like that where they weren't being able to get those reimbursement payments back into the system is things to pay attention to.
All right, so completely prepared for this, because it could, what, another 45 days?
I mean,
it's possible, right?
It just depends on, so like if they kick it there, they're just going to have to make a decision of what they do with it whenever they finally decide to start talking about real life
When I was a kid, kick the can was so fun. Now when we say kick the can, it's
usually negative.
Negative, right. Exactly. Things change, right? All right, John, thank you very much.